Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing a technique card. It is a pop-up slider card. Now you've probably seen these a lot. I've seen them all over, but I've never attempted one myself because I thought it'd be really hard to cut out this area on this, which is where the slider is. So isn't that cute? And so I think I found one of my new favorite cards. It's so cute. It just pops up when you pull up the tag. And so I decided to try one of my stitched rectangles, which are these right here. It's a big, huge set, and it is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one from the center here of this large group. And this measures, let's see, it measures about 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. That's the inside piece part of it. So I decided to use this to create that little slider part. So it made it so much easier, and now I think I will be making a lot more of these cards. So let's go ahead and get started with it. You are going to need a piece of Coastal Cabana, and it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/2. Then you're going to need for the back another piece of Whisper White that is 5 1/2 by 4 1/2. You can do whatever color you like. You can do it another Coastal Cabana or whatever. And then for the tag that slides out, you're going to need a piece that is 3 1/8 by 4 3/4. For the little part we're going to mat the snowman on, it is 3 1/2 by 2 1/2, and then the piece to mat that is 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. All right, I think that's it. I am going to do it a little bit different. I am going to, where this one has the Coastal Cabana stamped with the snowflakes, after I did it, I thought I should have embossed that and done them in Whisper White emboss. So I'm going to do that this time. So it may take a little bit longer for the video, but it's really a cute card, so just stick with me. And then the stamp set I'm using is the Snowman Season stamp set, and we're using both of these sentiments and these little snowflakes. And then the Designer Series paper is, of course, one of my very favorites this year, which is Let It Snow, which is this Designer Series paper. This, I'm going to have to order another one because I've used a bunch of this and I'm really running out of it. So I'm going to have to order some more, but that is so cute, that Designer Series paper. And we are cutting our snowman from that paper. Alright, so to get started, I think what I'm going to do first is emboss this, and then we will cut it out. So I'm going to use my embossing buddy, and if you're new to this just keeps the static down when you put your embossing powder on, so it doesn't stick to everything. I'm going to grab my snowflakes and my Versamark, and I'm just going to randomly stamp these snowflakes. Okay, so I have that all stamped, and I'm going to grab my white emboss, and we are going to emboss this first. I think it's going to be really cute embossed. Because of the snowman, it's going to kind of look snowy. I want to make sure I have enough embossing powder on me. Alright, and then I'm going to grab my heat tool, and we are going to emboss this. Okay, so our card front is already embossed, and I am going to bring up the Big Shot, and we are going to use our stitched rectangle to cut this opening for our little card. right, so for this, what you're going to do here is you're going to center this, and you don't want to cut this top part. So center it the best you can, and then slide this one in and line it up just below this little mark here where our die is, the front of our die, the top of our die, because you don't want it to cut there. So we're going to run that through. And you will see that it did not cut that, and we have our little area already cut. So that's it for the Big Shot. But I love this because it makes it so much easier. Now I need to bring up my scoring tool, and we are going to score this. And we are going to start scoring this from the bottom. So what I'm doing is I'm lining this up at 1 1/4 inch on this side, but you can do it on this side as well. This is going to be a 1/2 inch there. So you can do it on either side, but I really like doing it on the other side because I can keep it really straight and steady. And you're just scoring in between these two where it's stitched. So we're just scoring that. And then the next score mark is going to be 2 7/8, so move it to 2 7/8. And then just score that inside part again. And then we're going to move it to 4 1/2. And it should line up pretty good with this top right here, where we just cut it with the frame, the die. Oh, I can't talk today. So it should line up, and if it doesn't line all the way up, I just go in there and I'll just clip it right to the score mark, and then you'll be good. All right, so that is that. All right, so now we are going to fold this, and we are folding it Mountain Valley style. So we're going to fold that one up. This is going to be up, and then this is going to go back. So you can see there's our little mechanism right there. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add some, this is where our little tag goes, so we're going to add some adhesive to this back part right here on that 1/2 inch part. I'm going to just go ahead and use some tear and tape. And you want to line this up pretty even, the tag part, and I'll show you here in just a second what I'm talking about. You want this to be even on both sides of this. See, how did I do that last time? All right, that's how I did it. I looked underneath to make sure it was pretty even, and then just set that down. And then there's our little tag, and this is going to be the tag that we pull up to make our little mechanism here. So I am going to use my 1 inch circle punch. I'm going to center it there. We're just going to punch there. We're not going to punch this one, but we're going to add this one. So I'm going to line this up, and you can move this tag down and line it up like this so our punches are the same. So you'll see it's there, and then just go ahead and punch again. So we have both those there. All right, now let's put some adhesive on here. You can use wet glue. I'm going to go ahead and use tear and tape again, and you are going to just put it on each side here. I try to make them kind of even. I don't know if it makes a difference, but, and then this across here. And then let's see, I keep looking for my bone folder. That's why I'm a little distracted, I think. But I found it. It was in the drawer. All right, so we're going to remove this backings. And what I like to do is look at it from the top, try to make sure these are lined up perfectly. And then we're going to just put those together. Now, so I'm going to use our cherry cobbler diagonal ribbon. I'm just going to cut a piece of that, and I am going to fold it in half. And this is an old Stampin' Up stapler, but you can use any stapler. And then I'm going to just staple this to the top here. That's what we're going to use to open up our card. All right, there we go. Took me a bit, but I got it. All right, so now we are going to, this is how we are going to pull this up. See, it opens really cute like that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiments. And I'm going to stamp the real red. I'm going to put the Merry Christmas up here at the top. And then we're going to use the sentiment that says, hoping this season builds heartwarming memories. We're going to do down here. And then I did add, pulled it up even more, which just in case they pull it up tighter. And I used some Coastal Cabana and my little snowflakes. And I went ahead and did a few snowflakes up here. It might be, nah, I'm going to leave just that. I don't want to mess it up. I had 3 of them on there before, but I can't seem to get it on there this time. Alright, so let's grab our matte pieces and our little, and we're going to attach our matte piece. Look at the back of that, it's just so cute. I hate covering up these cute little snowmen. I just have a thing for little snowmen, they're so cute. And then I went ahead and I already cut this little guy here from this designer series paper that's in the pack that I showed you, the Let It Snow. And so this punch coordinates with this snowman right here. So I am going to line him up. And we're going to just punch him. So then we got our 2 little snowmen. I'm going to use dimensionals to pop them up. And then we're going to embellish them. So we're going to put this one. Let's move this out of the way here. We're going to put him here. And then we're going to put this little one right next to him. And then I'm using the, I'll tell you what it's called here in just a second, the Let It Snow Embellishment Kit. And it comes with all these little pieces. You get the nose and the eyes and the charcoal buttons. And then you get this glimmer washi tape and some little bits of snow. And then these are all different colors of mittens, scarves, and hats. We're going to use the red one on this one. I'm going to use wet glue for this. We're going to give him a scarf and a hat. I want to cover his face. And we're going to use the arms too. Let me get the hat out first. We'll give him his little hat. This kit is just adorable. It comes in 4 different colors. The hats and the mittens and the scarves. And then we're going to use some of these arms. And I'm only going to give, I'm going to put a couple on this one. And you really won't see his other arm here, so I'm only giving him one on this side. Let's see if I can keep his hat on now. So I just knocked it off. So a lot of you may have missed this little kit. It's so cute, the little embellishment kit. So now I'm going to just use some wet glue and I'm going to put it on, actually right here. And we're going to put that there. It's going to be our little snowmen that pop up. And I'm going to add a couple of the little hearts in the real red. You don't even need it on here. I just wanted to add a little bit of pop of red on here somewhere. But I really, really like him embossed. It's really cute. And I think that's enough. Alright, so there you have it. Isn't that cute? I love this new card, and it makes it so simple if you have the stitched rectangles. It worked really well. So here's the other one, and this one is just stamped with the Coastal Cabana, so whatever way you like it. I'm really, really liking it embossed though. It's really cute, and it came to me after I already finished the other one, so I thought I'd share it in the video. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.